What makes a pickup truck truly hated? Is it the design, the engine, or the pure frustration of trying to keep it running? In the 1970s, many American trucks earned a notorious reputation for all the wrong reasons. From poor performance to laughable fuel efficiency, these trucks were the bane of drivers' existence. Let's dive into the 20 worst pickup trucks of the 70s. Vehicles that left a trail of regret, broken down engines, and plenty of frustrating stories along the way. Number 20. 1970 Ford Ranchero. The Ford Ranchero, made from 1970 to 1979, was a unique vehicle that mixed elements of a car and a truck. It was built on a two-door station wagon platform, combining the cab and cargo bed into a single body. This design aimed to offer the comfort of a car and the utility of a truck, but it often didn't meet expectations in either area. The cargo space was limited compared to regular trucks, making it less useful for heavy tasks. The Ranchero's durability was also questioned, as it struggled with tough, rugged use. Over the years, the vehicle went through several changes, including different engine options and updates to its appearance, but these improvements were not enough to fix its basic problems. By 1979, sales had dropped, and growing competition led to the end of the Ranchero's production. It was discontinued due to poor sales and its inability to meet the needs of truck buyers. Number 19. 1970 Dodge D100. The Dodge D100, built between 1970 and 1979, was part of Dodge's D series of full-size pickup trucks. It was known for being a reliable workhorse, but it faced several issues in the 1970s. The engine options were underpowered, with the standard engines such as the Slant 6 and small V8s often struggling to deliver enough power, especially compared to other trucks in the market. The fuel efficiency of the D100 was also poor, which made it less popular, especially during a time of fuel shortages. Drivers looking for more economical vehicles found it to be a less appealing option. The interior of the D100 was another area where it fell short. It had an outdated design, lacked modern features, and provided little comfort, making long trips uncomfortable. Despite these problems, the D100 was appreciated for its durability and strong load-carrying ability, which made it a useful truck for work. Number 18. 1970 Chevrolet El Camino. The Chevrolet El Camino, produced from 1970 to 1977, was a unique vehicle that combined the features of a car and a truck. This hybrid design was innovative but often confused buyers. The El Camino was built on the same platform as the Chevrolet Chevelle, which gave it a car-like ride and handling. However, it lacked the full utility of a traditional pickup truck, limiting its appeal to those who needed a durable work vehicle. Many people criticized the El Camino for its performance. It offered engine options that included 8-cylinder engines, but it struggled to provide the power and speed expected from a muscle car. This left the El Camino in an awkward position, as it did not meet the needs of both performance enthusiasts and those looking for a practical truck. The vehicle also had poor fuel efficiency, which was a major drawback during the fuel crises of the 1970s. The interior was comfortable, but lacked the modern features that were becoming common in other vehicles of the time. Number 17. 1972 Reliant Ant. The 1972 Reliant Ant, also known as the Reliant TW9, was a small, three-wheeled pickup truck made by Reliant Motors in Tamworth, England. It was designed as a light commercial vehicle for various utility tasks. The truck was powered by a 700 cubic centimeter four-cylinder engine, which produced about 27.5 horsepower. The Ant had several issues that led to its lack of popularity. Its small engine struggled to carry heavy loads, which was a big disadvantage for a utility vehicle. The three-wheel design, although unique, raised concerns about stability, particularly when transporting uneven or heavy loads. Inside, the vehicle was basic, lacking comfort and modern features, making it less suitable for long trips. Furthermore, its fuel efficiency was disappointing, which became a significant problem during the fuel shortages of the 1970s. These factors made the Reliant Ant unpopular and also limited its success. Number 16. 1971 Dodge D Series. The 1971 Dodge D-Series, part of Dodge's long-standing line of full-size pickup trucks, was known for its tough build and reliability. Manufactured by the Chrysler Corporation, the D-Series trucks came in different versions, including the D100 and D200 models. They offered various engine options, such as the 225 cubic inch slant 6 and the 318 and 360 cubic inch V8 engines. However, the truck's performance was often seen as lacking, especially in comparison to its competitors. A major issue with the 1971 Dodge D-Series was its poor fuel efficiency, which became a significant problem due to the fuel crises of the 1970s. Additionally, the interior of the D-Series was basic, missing the modern features and comfort that other vehicles had at the time. The ride quality was also rough, making long journeys uncomfortable. While the D-Series was valued for its durability and load capacity, these positives were often overshadowed by its inefficiencies and discomfort. Number 15. 1973 Chevrolet CK Fleetside. The 1973 Chevrolet CK Fleetside was part of the third generation of Chevrolet's CK series, produced by General Motors from 1973 to 1991. This generation introduced several safety features, such as the standard passenger side view mirror. The Fleetside model also had a smooth, flat-sided bed design, which was different from the traditional step-side beds. However, the 1973 CK Fleetside had its issues. The truck was known for poor fuel efficiency, which became a major problem during the fuel crises in the 1970s. Additionally, its ride quality was often criticized as stiff and uncomfortable, especially during long trips. The interior, while functional, lacked the comfort and modern features that were becoming common in other vehicles at that time. The engine options, ranging from inline-6 engines to V8 engines, provided adequate power but were unable to make up for the truck's other shortcomings, such as poor ride quality and lack of comfort. Number 14. 1972 GMC Sierra Grand. The 1972 GMC Sierra Grand was part of the CK series made by General Motors. This model had some upscale features like wood grain inserts and nylon houndstooth seat inserts, which were intended to make it feel more luxurious compared to regular pickup trucks. It also offered air conditioning as a $400 option, which was a big deal at the time. However, the truck had several issues that made it less popular. Its fuel efficiency was poor, which became a major problem during the fuel shortages in the 1970s. The ride quality was often criticized for being too stiff and uncomfortable, especially on long trips. The truck's overall performance was decent, but did not stand out compared to other trucks in the market. Although the interior was more refined, it still lacked many modern features. These issues, along with its higher price for the added luxury, made the 1972 GMC Sierra Grand less attractive to buyers looking for a practical and affordable truck. Number 13. 1974 Dodge Ram Charger. The 1974 Dodge Ram Charger, introduced by the Chrysler Corporation, was a full-size SUV built on a shortened version of the Dodge D-Series pickup chassis. It was designed to compete with large SUVs like the Chevrolet K5 Blazer and Ford Bronco. The Ram Charger was initially available only with four-wheel drive and featured a removable steel roof and a flip-up rear tailgate window. Engine options included a 225 cubic inch slant 6, 318 and 360 cubic inch V8 engines, and even a powerful 440 cubic inch V8 engine. While the Ram Charger was known for its rugged design and off-road abilities, it had several drawbacks. The vehicle's fuel efficiency was poor, making it less practical during the fuel crises of the 1970s. The ride quality was also criticized for being too stiff and uncomfortable, especially on long trips. The interior was basic, with only the driver's seat as standard equipment until 1976, making it less ideal for family use. Number 12. 1973 Toyota Dina. The 1973 Toyota Dina was part of the second generation of this light to medium duty cab-over truck produced by the Toyota Motor Corporation. It was known for its versatility and was widely used for various commercial tasks. The truck had a front engine, rear-wheel drive layout, and offered several engine options, including a 2.0-liter diesel engine. Its design featured a spacious cab and a flatbed, making it suitable for transporting goods. However, the 1973 Dina faced significant issues that led to its unpopularity. A major problem was the underpowered engine, which struggled to carry heavy loads, making it less efficient as a commercial vehicle. The truck's fuel efficiency was also poor, which became a serious issue during the fuel crisis of the 1970s. In addition, the ride quality was uncomfortable, with a stiff suspension that caused discomfort on long trips. These factors combined to limit the success of the 1973 Toyota Dina in the market. Number 11. 1971 GMC Cabero. The 1971 GMC Cabero, originally called the GMC Sprint, was GMC's version of the Chevrolet El Camino. It was produced from 1971 to 1977 under the Sprint name before being renamed the Cabero in 1978. The 1971 model was built on the General Motors A-body platform and shared many parts with the Chevrolet Chevelle. The vehicle featured a stylish design and offered versatile utility, but it faced several problems that led to it being disliked by many. A major issue was its disappointing performance. The truck came with several engine options, including a 250 cubic inch inline-six and different V8 engines. However, the introduction of lower octane unleaded fuel and stricter emission controls decreased engine power, which made the truck less powerful and less efficient. This decline in performance contributed to the truck's reputation as one of the least favored pickups of the 1970s. Number 10. 1972 Mazda B600. The 1972 Mazda B600 was part of Mazda's B Series, which aimed to provide a compact and efficient pickup truck. Released in the U.S. in 1972, the B600 was equipped with a 1.6-liter inline-4 engine that generated 95 horsepower. It was designed to compete with small trucks like the Toyota Hilux and Datsun 521. The B16 had a practical size and decent fuel efficiency, but it faced several issues that led to its lack of popularity. A major problem was its tendency to rust, a common issue for many vehicles from that time. The truck's performance also fell short compared to its rivals, as the engine, while reliable, did not have enough power for tougher jobs. The interior of the B1600 was very basic, offering little in terms of comfort or extra features. These drawbacks made it less appealing to buyers, limiting its success in the competitive pickup truck market. Number 9. 1971 International 1500D. The 1971 International 1500D was part of the International Harvester Light Line series, designed to provide versatile and durable pickup trucks. This model came with a range of engines, including 266 cubic inch, 304 cubic inch, 345, and 392 cubic inch V8 engines, as well as a 232 cubic inch inline-6 engine from the American Motors Corporation. The 1500D was built for heavy-duty tasks, offering a strong frame and multiple wheelbase options. However, the truck faced several issues that led to its lack of popularity. Reliability was a major concern, with owners reporting frequent mechanical problems, particularly with the engine and transmission. The truck's build quality was also criticized, as many owners dealt with rust and corrosion, which was common in vehicles from that period. The 1500D's performance fell short as well, struggling with power and fuel efficiency, especially in comparison to its competitors at the time. Number 8. 1971 Chevrolet C10. The 1971 Chevrolet C10 was part of the second generation of Chevrolet's CK series, recognized for its stylish design and improved comfort. The model had a more refined exterior with smoother lines and a squared-off body. It was available with different engine options, including the popular 350 cubic inch V8 engine, which offered decent power for its time. Although the C10 had an appealing design, it faced several problems that made it less popular compared to other pickups of the 1970s. A major issue was its tendency to rust, especially in the corners of the cab and the rocker panels. This rust problem was made worse by the poor paint quality, which failed to protect the vehicle from the elements. In addition, the C10 suspension, while providing a smoother ride than previous models, was prone to wear and needed frequent maintenance. These factors contributed to the truck's negative reputation during that era. Number 7. 1973 Ford F-350. The 1973 Ford F-350 was part of the fifth generation of Ford's F-Series, known for its strong design and reliable performance. It had a tough exterior with a large grille and round headlights, which made it look durable. The model offered engine options like the 360 cubic inch V8 engine and the 390 cubic inch V8 engine, which provided enough power for heavy-duty work. However, the 1973 F-350 faced several issues that made it unpopular. A major problem was its fuel efficiency. Due to the oil crisis in the 1970s, the truck's poor gas mileage became a big disadvantage. The build quality was also often criticized, with many owners reporting frequent mechanical issues, including engine and transmission problems. Rust was a common issue too, especially in the corners of the cab and under the truck. These problems contributed to the truck's bad reputation during that time. Number 6. 1978 Dodge Little Red Express Truck. The 1978 Dodge Little Red Express Truck was a special model in the world of pickup trucks. It was part of Dodge's Adult Toys lineup, created to take advantage of a gap in emissions rules. The truck had a powerful 360 cubic inch V8 engine, originally used in police cars. Modifications to the engine included a 4-barrel carburetor, a special camshaft, and dual exhaust stacks, which gave the truck a unique look and sound. However, the Little Red Express had its issues. Its fuel economy was poor, averaging only 13 miles per gallon. The loud exhaust system made it less suitable for daily use, and the wooden bed accents, though stylish, were easily damaged and wore down over time. The interior also faced criticism as it was noisy and uncomfortable for passengers. Number 5. 1975 Chevrolet Silverado. The 1975 Chevrolet Silverado, part of the CK series, was introduced as a high-end version designed to offer a more luxurious pickup experience. It featured upgraded interiors with carpeted floors, padded seats, and extra sound insulation. However, the 1975 Silverado faced significant criticism from many buyers. A major issue was its engine performance. The standard 350 cubic inch V8 engine was underpowered and often overheated, leading to disappointing performance. Additionally, the truck's fuel economy was poor, averaging around 10 to 12 miles per gallon, which was a major problem during the 1970s oil crisis. The truck's build quality also disappointed many owners. Frequent rusting, especially in the truck bed and undercarriage, became a common problem. The suspension system was another weak point, providing a rough and uncomfortable ride. These issues caused many to view the Silverado negatively, making it an unpopular choice among consumers during that time. Number 4. 1978 Dodge Midnight Express. The 1978 Dodge Midnight Express was a special edition pickup truck, part of Dodge's Adult Toys series. It was a black version of the Dodge Warlock, with gold pinstriping, chrome wheels, and unique Midnight Express decals. This truck was powered by a 440 cubic inch V8 engine, which offered strong performance but had poor fuel efficiency. It averaged only about 10 miles per gallon, making it costly to drive. The Midnight Express also had several drawbacks. Its build quality was not great, as many owners reported issues with rust and poor durability. The interior was uncomfortable and noisy, making it a less practical choice for long trips. While the truck stood out with its bold design, its fuel economy and overall reliability were major concerns for those who owned it. The Midnight Express, with its attention-grabbing appearance, was ultimately hindered by its performance and quality issues. Number 3. 1970 Dodge Power Wagon. The 1970 Dodge Power Wagon was part of a series of tough four-wheel drive trucks Dodge had been making since 1945. Initially made for military use, the Power Wagon was changed to suit civilian needs after World War II. The 1970 model came with a 318 cubic inch V8 engine, which was known for being reliable but not fuel efficient. It also had a strong suspension system, which made it perfect for driving off-road. However, this truck had some issues. It had bad fuel efficiency, averaging just about 10 miles per gallon. The ride quality was often criticized for being too rough, especially on smooth roads. The interior of the truck was simple and uncomfortable, lacking many features that other vehicles of that era had. The Power Wagon's design was tough, but it did not offer the comfort and efficiency that many drivers expected from modern vehicles. Number 2. 1971 GMC K2500. The 1971 GMC K2500 was a heavy-duty four-wheel drive pickup truck built for tough terrains. It was part of the K2500 series and offered engine choices like the 250 cubic inch inline 6 and 350 cubic inch V8. The truck had a strong suspension system and a Dina 44 front axle, which made it great for off-road driving. However, the 1971 GMC K2500 had some serious problems. The fuel economy was poor, even by the standards of the 1970s, averaging about 10 to 15 miles per gallon. The ride was uncomfortable due to the heavy-duty suspension, making it rough to drive on regular roads. The build quality was also inconsistent, with many owners reporting rust and durability issues, especially in the truck bed and undercarriage. These flaws made the truck less reliable and harder to maintain, even though it was built to handle tough work environments. At number 1, the 1979 Mitsubishi L200. The 1979 Mitsubishi L200 was a compact pickup truck that didn't live up to expectations. Produced as part of the L200 series, it was aimed at the budget-friendly market and featured a simple design with a 2.0-liter engine. While it was intended to be a reliable workhorse, it had several issues that led to its negative reputation. One of the major complaints was its poor build quality. Owners often reported rust issues, especially in the truck bed and around the frame, which made it look older than it actually was. The engine was underpowered, making the truck slow and inefficient, especially for heavy-duty tasks. Its suspension was stiff, leading to an uncomfortable ride on rough roads. The interior was also basic, with cheap materials that didn't age well. These factors combined to make the 1979 Mitsubishi L200 one of the least popular trucks of the 1970s. So there you have it, 20 of the worst pickup trucks from the 1970s that definitely didn't win any fans. Which one do you think was the worst of them all? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more truck history fun.